about what platforms you're placating to, because they could wind you up in some legal shit. Okay? They could wind you up in some legal shit. Because under zero circumstances were you supposed to be in a group chat with 5 grown adults with images of a child, regardless of what that child was doing. You know it, and the rest of the motherfucking internet knows it. And you over there playing crazy in Ray's face, lying to her, okay? Because you're lying to her, telling her, I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know that video was in that chat. Yes, you did, because you were the second person to reply after Frankie, okay? And now she's talking about pressing charges and prosecutors and shit. And that same rhetoric and language could go for Barb, okay? Because even if it didn't end with criminal charges, you definitely don't want motherfucking police knocking at your fucking door asking you questions about a group chat. That's the last motherfucking thing I would want. Point blank, period. I don't give a fuck if it didn't lead to legal charges or not. I don't want no motherfucking cop at my house asking me shit about no group chat. Okay? So y'all better be real careful about the platforms that y'all are using as a cushion, because they could wind you up in some legal shit.
The law says you can't. The law says you can't do what you want. And I find it very interesting that because you like one person more than the other, you feel like their child should be protected and the other person's child shouldn't be protected. Y'all full of shit. That's why I cannot and will not tolerate it. She's telling you people came to her home. Now you telling them. Now you saying they didn't. See how sick this is?
That's because Shigo was typing something, and I think she might have hit the voice to chat. I think that's what happened. But I can't, even if I rewind it back, it doesn't change the volume. Thank you,
So you telling me
Christiana,
that this woman is saying people came to her home. She's on the internet saying this. And you saying she's lying.
I don't care.
I can't make this shit up.
I don't care if she's lying or not. I believe Morgan Brittany. I asked for proof, but I believe her. Okay. I asked for proof, but I do believe Morgan Brittany that she said people came to her. You always believe, just women, fuck the niggas. You always believe a woman when she says that her life is threatened, point blank, period. You don't question that. So people are saying, nah, that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Don't say that. Because if you had that story, you wouldn't want people in the comment sections of your videos or your live stream saying disregarding your trauma experience. So for you guys over here, I've seen a couple of the comments. Don't do that, okay? But with individuals like Morgan Brittany and the Fab Five, I'm calling them the Fab Five, Morgan Brittany and the Fab Five, you must trust it, trust what they're saying, but you can also ask for them to verify it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Like, Morgan Brittany, we trust you. We trust that the events occurred as you claimed. May we see it. May we see it. That is what the Me Too movement taught us. Trust, but verify, okay? Trust, but verify.
This is how I know this is not about any videos or any chats. This is about punishment.
A number in the chat. Okay, when I see it again, punishment. I don't see it.
Because we already found out that she didn't send that fucking video. We already found out she didn't send no screenshots. But y'all still trying to justify people.
I'm gonna rewind that back.
Showing up at her fucking video. We already
listen.
Because we already found out that she didn't send that fucking video. We already found out she didn't send no screenshots.
Okay, let me just pause you right there, Ray. Let me pause you right there.
But y'all still.
I'm gonna pause it right there. I'm gonna play it back, but I'm gonna pause it. Now listen.
Because we already found out that she didn't send that fucking video. We already found out she didn't send no screenshots.
Okay. So let me just go back to the group chat since Morgan Brittany doesn't have access to it. Now, when Morgan Brittany says she doesn't have access to this group chat, I believe her. I think she deleted the chat and probably deleted it from the recently deleted. So let me go back to the group chat, Ray and Morgan, and I will verify whether Morgan sent screenshots. We know Morgan didn't send the video, but let's verify if Morgan sent those screenshots. Give me 2.2 as Miss Nitra likes to say. Give me 2.2. Okay. Okay, yeah, screenshot pops right up of Candy Girl dancing. Yeah, Candy Girl dancing. Morgan Brittany sent that. Morgan Brittany's phone number ends in 24. That was already verified through Cash App. Let's see if she sent any more. Another one from Morgan Brittany. It looks like she was watching the live stream. It was a picture in picture. And then she was also referring back to the group chat. If you have an iPhone, you know what that means to have picture in picture while you're doing something else on your screen. Morgan Brittany sends an additional screenshot. Okay. Somebody puts the emote of haha. Frankie then sends another screenshot of grown ass woman. And then that's when Bella sends another screenshot of the live stream she was watching from the outside, because that's what Bella's good for, watching from the fucking bellows from underneath her bed. The Frankie then sends another screenshot. And then Bella sends the infamous video. So yeah, Morgan Brittany sends 2 screenshots. Ray, it's very important that you verify what these Fab Five say. They will say anything to gain access to your platform, and so they can spew their lies and rhetoric. It's important. It's very important with these individuals. Anybody else, just believe them on their first anecdote of what they tell you. But with these Fab Five, verify everything that they say. Verify it, because right now, Ray, it's not looking good for you or Morgan Brittany, because Morgan Brittany has lied to you and you've been caught regurgitating her lie. Now, in defense of Ray, she doesn't know this. She also claimed twice in 2 different screen recordings that she never saw the screen recording of the group chat. So she is just going based off of what Morgan Brittany is telling her. But Ray, I will verify for you now. I saw it. Morgan Brittany sent 2 screenshots.
But y'all still trying to justify people showing up at her house. Trying to attack her. Putting out her gym information where she goes to the gym.
Can you let my sister up, please? Bria Nicole.
Hey, can y'all hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So hey, I'm Brie. I'm Brittany's Morgan's sister. And so I'm just gonna say this looking at me. So to make
You said mute?
Yes.
It's still doing that?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, it's because of my mic.
So I'm gonna just keep it plain and simple and short, and I really don't care what nobody has to say about it. So having our information put on the internet, regardless of how you feel about my sister or my brother, anybody else, is not cool at all. I don't care how you shape it. I don't care if you put lipstick on a pig. It's still I'm sorry. I know I can't cuss. I'm sorry. It's still a pig. It's stupidity from A to Z. So you can't tell nobody how to react or say that somebody is lying about somebody coming to their house. That's unsafe.
That is, and her sister's correct, right? Her sister's correct. Don't make mention of what you believe and what you don't believe. What's up, cool ass black woman? Don't make mention of what you believe and what you don't believe. Just be a girl's girl and believe women. I don't care about men. Okay, I want to make that clear. I mean, not my man, but other men. I don't care. I don't care about them. So when women say, "Hey, I feel like I'm being threatened. I feel this," I always believe women until they give me a reason to not believe them otherwise. So always believe women. If Morgan said it, I believe it. I want to verify it, but I believe it, okay?
You don't want nobody coming to your house unannounced, so don't make excuses for nobody else. Regardless of the fact that it was laid out on what happened, the facts are the facts, period. You can't change it. This ain't about facts no more. This is about who like who and who don't like who. That's what y'all are focusing on, and that's not the point. Y'all need to be focused on the facts and not the opinions. If you don't like somebody, cool, that's fine. But what you need to be focused on, the facts. The facts are the facts. The comment gangster, please. I really don't want to hear it, babes. I promise you I don't. I promise you I don't. I don't want to hear. So you can save your little Twitter fingers for somebody else, because I don't care.
Now, the reason why you guys always said, Bella got you blocked, she's not watching. The reason why I know is because there's just when we recap Bella, there's always significant evidence that she's been watching me. Even her euphemisms and mannerisms today, when she dropped down a full synopsis, that's something that I do. I'm not trying to take ownership. Like, no one else is allowed to synonymize their content or synonymize their recaps on a situation. I'm not saying that. I think everyone should. It broadens your audience, so your audience gets an understanding of what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, even if you got to show pictures and faces or whatever, right? It doesn't matter. I feel like that's the best way to expand your audience, because I'm only going to speak for myself. I'm not going to speak for you guys, but for myself, as a viewer, I'm dumb. I don't know who these people are. I can't follow the story. Who? Show me a name. Just show me the phone real quick so I can just put a picture to it. So I'm a dumb listener. So when I hear people tell stories and they break it down, it makes me want to listen more. So I do that because I've seen tons of creators do it, even on their For You page content or whatnot, documentaries, whatever. And so it's just a skill that I've learned to do so I can broaden my audience. So when my audience gets broader every day, you understand what I mean? So I know that Bella watches me because there's always these little tiny clues that she's watching me. Today was the true caveat, right? It was the true cherry on top when I listened to her synonymize her saga with the Fab Five. I was like, oh, she's doing what I do because she watches me. Bella, even though I was like spamming or I was trolling her in the comments like, Bella, you watch me because I'm beautiful. That could be a case, but I don't believe that. Bella watches me because she truly wants to be me, and she truly wants my mentorship on how to build a platform successfully, gain people's love and support and adoration, but still be able to be true to myself while monetizing it successfully so she can vacation and go all over the place. Like, she wants my life, right? Essentially, she wants my life. And anyone can have my life. My life's okay, right? My life's okay, but my life is a life of comfort. And so she looks at that and she's like, I want that. So instead of her humbling herself, because again, it's just about the ego. It's just ego. When you humble yourself, you can say, hey, like, I would really love to learn how you do what you do and do it so successfully. Bella doesn't want to do that. So it's easier to hate me than to love me, right? So she watches me because she wants to learn how to do it, but she can't do it right. She can't figure out how to make the two circuits click because her ego gets in the way. That's all it is. Her ego just gets in the way. She could just simply just ask me. I'm the nicest person. My DMs are always open for people. I've never blocked Bella, not one time. She's blocked me, unblocked me, blocked me, unblocked me, blocked me, unblocked me, blocked. She's got this love affair with me. And so, my DMs are always open. They're still open to Bella. I've never actually gave you my personal opinion of Bella. I've only gave you what she produces. She produces garbage. I analyze it. I've never broke down my true thoughts of Bella. One day I will, maybe at the end of today, I'll actually give you, because I feel like this is just a wrap for Bella. So maybe at the end of the night, somebody remind me, I will give you my true, honest opinion of Bella Leone, okay, from the 215 Philadelphia, okay? Motown Philly back again. Da-da-da-da-da. Doing a little, okay, never mind.
Because when you mess with my family, now we got a problem. Okay, now we have a problem. I don't like it. My sister asked me not to say nothing, but I'm going to say this. Wrong is wrong and right is right. My sister apologized for her part in this, and she kept it moving. Whether Barb accepted or not, that is totally on her, and she has that right because her feelings were hurt, and that's okay. But the point of the matter is when you start doxing people, that's when we have a real issue. People don't play about their families. I don't play about mine, just like anybody on this screen or anybody in the comments don't play about hers. Again, comment gangster, please miss me with that. I'm not talking to you no more. Give it a rest. Give it a rest, baby. I promise you. Okay, nobody doxed Barb's information. My sister didn't dox Barb's information. Nobody pulled up to Barb's house. They came over there to our house. That's where the issue is. And that's when it has gone too far. Okay? We don't
that talking. Like Morgan Brittany's sister.
I really appreciate you for being unbiased and really getting these folks together and stating the facts and not fiction. Because that's what we're hearing a lot of.
No. Regardless of whether you agree that Ray the Fixer is biased or unbiased, and here's my thoughts on this. I do believe that Ray the Fixer is unbiased. I do believe that. I actually believe that she's unbiased. I do believe it. I do believe that people are misleading her with information. Twice in this live stream, we've already corrected 2 lies that were told by Morgan Brittany to Ray the Fixer. And it's not Ray the Fixer's fault, right? You could say, oh, well, she could have asked her for that. But we all know that Morgan Brittany doesn't have access to those group chats and no one's giving them to her. So, and Ray the Fixer said that she didn't want to see them. So Ray can only go based off of what she's told, based off of who she trusts. So Ray trusts Morgan. Whatever Morgan says, she's going to believe. But already in a very short period, we've already proven that Morgan's a liar. We've already proven that none of this has to do with anything because everyone has already access to Bella's full group chat and the context is there. We don't care for their excuses. And that's the part that pisses the Fab Five off. We don't want to hear their, except Frankie. We can take Frankie out because Frankie's just an emotional mess. But I do believe that with the accurate information given to Ray, she would host a unbiased platform, but she's impassioned because she's believing the garbage coming out of Morgan Brittany's mouth. And maybe I just got a soft spot for when people get misled, right? Like with Frankie, I have a soft spot for it. So I'm like, I don't really feel like the onus should be on Ray because she's just believing what this woman is telling her.
Fiction and not facts. And everybody want to give their opinion, but they don't have all the cards in the deck. They missing a couple.
Okay, y'all keep on. I can't, it's now a legal matter. Things that have happened because I'm off the internet, I can't tell you what was done. Okay? Just know that I'm not taking nothing that's been done on this app. I'm not taking it lightly at all. I understand that, the group chat and Barb, and I understand that, and I apologize. But for the things that have been done and for y'all not to have no proof and then my real life is affected, this is really going too far. But we're going to understand the layers of this real soon. Because a lot of y'all done did some stuff. That $5 cash app that was sent to Peach about coming to find me at the gym is little stuff. That's going to turn into big stuff. You may think that y'all like to hide behind them $5 cash apps. Y'all like to hide.
I don't know. We don't know who doxed her.
Them cash apps. But when them cash apps become real life, I was off the internet for a couple of days. Baby, the app wasn't even on my phone. But people love me. Y'all don't think, because nobody knows me, y'all don't think that I have real people that care about me. Ray was on the phone for hours with me. My sister, my friends. Just because I'm not on here doesn't mean that people don't send me things. I cannot be on here.
Yeah, I'm not with that either. That doxing stuff is nasty work.
Send me stuff because they care about me. Threats were made. And they were acted on.
I'm going to say this. I appreciate you, Ray. Thank you very much for allowing me to come up here.
Morgan Brittany.
Like I said, facts are facts. You can't spin it no other type. You can't spin it no way. No other way. Facts are
The first one, the fast talker is the sister. The slower talker is Morgan.
facts.
This is the sister.
And you talking about why is the man inserting himself? Because he's hearing me get upset in regards to reading your comment gangster. So he's doing what a man's supposed to do, take up for his woman. Maybe if you had somebody like that in your life, then you wouldn't see a problem with it, okay? So therefore, you stay in your lane, and I'm going to stay in mine. Y'all enjoy the rest of y'all beautiful Sunday. Thank you again, Ray. Huh?
Thank you so much for everything that you did for me.
Just hold
Morgan knows she was foul ass for lying to Ray.
it for a second, Morgan. Hold a second real quick.
It's Morgan.
So, this is so sad. I'm reading these comments, the comments, and some of y'all are really sick.
I'm hungry.
You telling me
I want a burger.
that you're upset about someone saying they were going to post a child on the internet, but you're not upset at someone coming to a child's home?
Again, I'm just going to let it play through.
Showing up in front of their home, making their mom feel unsafe.
Five Guys sounds so good.
You
right
telling
now.
me
I'm about to start my
that
period.
the thought is worse than the action? Shigo, I'm gonna need you to critically think and actively listen, sweetheart. She has a child. So her child is not as important as anyone else's child. And so it's okay to show at Morgan's house. I can't get with that. The same way I can't get with someone recording.
And I understand Ray's frustration. I do. I understand Ray's frustration. But here's the thing. I'm not going to put too much emphasis on like dragging out, oh, you think this is better? This person could do. I'm not going to drag that out because one, the statement is it is what it is. It's not right. It's not okay to dox and show up to people's private residency and locations. What's up, Big Glock? That's not okay. Okay. But with the Fab Five, you have to trust and verify that. And I would just move on with that statement. It does not require a whole lot of dissection because these people have an affinity to lie. Just in this live stream alone, we've already clocked Morgan Brittany on 2 lies that are proven. 2 that are proven. Okay. So I'm just saying.
Someone's child.
What's up, Hennessy?
And this is what makes me annoyed with y'all fuckers. Because I can sit here and say, it's not okay to record someone's child. It's not okay. We should never be up on the internet recording people's children. Period. Not, especially not for